Welcome to today's video, everyone. We're going to talk about the Cypress River in New York, West Virginia, Kentucky, and our excessive rainfall outlook today, too. So let's get started. Alright, everyone, so we can see on here we got our Cypress River in Kentucky, West Virginia today, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, some of the New England states. We can see even Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, our margin risk in Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. We can see a margin risk of severe weather today also on here. So then we have our tornado risk for today here. So we can see down here in Mississippi, Alabama, we can see we got a 10% tornado risk because of that tropical storm. We can see currently it's going on right now. Then we got a 5% tornado risk in Mississippi, Alabama. See that 2% tornado risk in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia. We can see also. We got our 2% tornado risk up here in New York, then a 5% tornado risk in the New England states. We can see, looks like New Hampshire and Vermont. We can see a 5% tornado risk for today, everybody. So, alright, everyone. So we got our day one wind risk. We can see on here we got a 5% wind risk in Oklahoma, Mississippi, Alabama. We can see also, but also when I was looking at the SPC look this morning, I saw there was a 10% tornado risk, but I don't know if this is like an odd thing or something. Should there be like a higher wind risk or something? I don't, because like on the SPC, so I don't know about that. So we got 15% wind risk in Kentucky, West Virginia, New York. We can see on here, or Illinois, Indiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah, I'm not gonna question it because the SPC like I'm not gonna question it. So about the other thing I was talking about, the wind risk and tornado risk. So okay, so let's go to our hail risk now. Then we got our hail risk, everyone, for today. We can see we got a 5% hail risk for Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Texas, Kentucky, West Virginia. You can see Tennessee, North Carolina, and Maryland. We can see also our hail risk for today. Alright, everyone, so we got our severe weather risk for Friday. We can see we got a margin risk in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. And we can see the panhandle of Florida, too, in the margin risk for tomorrow. So let's look at our Alright, so we can see our tornado risk for tomorrow. We got a 2% tornado risk in North and South Carolina. We can see also on here, guys. So let's move on to our wind risk for tomorrow. We can see also. So this is what our wind risk looks like, everybody, for tomorrow. We can see we have 15% risk in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. You can see on here also too, guys. Then lastly, we got our hail risk for tomorrow. We can see we had a 5% hail risk in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We can see also. So let's move to our day very severe weather outlook, everybody, right now. Then we get our severe weather risk for 6/20 Saturday. We can see we have slight risk in Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, a margin risk. We can see in Wyoming. We can see on here in South Dakota. We can see also two guys on here in Missouri and Iowa. We can see also a severe weather risk for too. Then we got our day one excessive rainfall outlook. So it's a new thing we'll be starting with the excessive rainfall outlook. So we're gonna have forecasts like this. We're gonna see. So in the light green area, it's a margin at least a 5% chance of excessive rain. We can see on here for Kansas. We can see Missouri, Ohio. We can see North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. Then we get the yellow area, slight at least a 15% chance for excessive rainfall. We can see in Oklahoma, Kentucky, West Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia. We can see Mississippi, parts of Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana. Then we got our 40% MDT risk for Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Louisiana, and Florida. We can see on here 40% chance. Then we got our highest risk for excessive rainfall in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, and Florida today. We can see at least we have a 70% chance on here, guys. So then also, I forgot, we got a 5% chance up in Maine. We can see also for excessive rainfall, I'll look at 5% in Maine. We see into the New England states. We see also on here too, guys. So hope you like this new forecast on here I made. So pretty much, this is like pretty much like the National Weather Service, what they have, but I just made it. It's like this. So hope you like it, guys. The new map I made. Alright, everyone, so now we're moving on to our radar projections. We can see on here it's 10 a.m. this morning, but 10 a.m. EDD time, probably 9 a.m. we can see on here. You see we got heavy rain from our tropical system down here. We can see in Mississippi. We can see also on here in Alabama some heavy rain too. Got some heavy rain in Louisiana too. Also got some rain in Kentucky, West Virginia. We can see some storms there also. this morning. We can see and some storms up in New York. We can see also and some rain in the New England states. We can see also on here too, guys. So yeah. Then we can see 10 a.m. on here. Get some heavy rain. We can see in Mississippi. We can see also on here, guys. So you see we had some rain in Georgia. We can see some maybe pop-up storms in Kentucky, West Virginia potentially, but then we got around 11 a.m. We can see our tropical storm. We can see here so as having a heavy rainfall. We can see in parts of Mississippi, Alabama. We can see also some rain in Kentucky. We can see some storms also up there, West Virginia. Maybe we can see some storms around noon in New York too, and some rain also, guys, up there too. Also, we can see on here. So then we got looks like noon in over here in Mississippi, Alabama. We can see we got some heavy rain from our tropical storm. We can see here made landfall. And we can see our storms in Kentucky, Arkansas, New York. We can see also on here storms in Maine, rain in Maine. Also, we can see on here rain in New York too. We can see also rain in Virginia too. Then we can see at 1 p.m. our tropical storm is Mississippi, Alabama area with the heavy rain. We can see storms in Kentucky, storms in New York, storms in the New England states. We can see around 2 p.m. today, guys. Then 2 o'clock comes, we can see in Mississippi, Alabama, get some heavy rain in Georgia. We can see from our tropical system, we can see here there's some heavy thunderstorms potentially in Kentucky, some heavy thunderstorms in the New England states. We can see around 3 p.m. EDT time. So on here also, just remember when I say it down here, it's 2 p.m. Central Alabama, in Mississippi, and up here in New York, it's 3 p.m. EDT time. All right, so we could see 3 p.m. in Mississippi, Louisiana. We got some heavy storms. You can see also from our tropical storm I meant on here. We can see our tropical storm is putting some heavy rain down in Florida from our the tropical system. We see some storms in Kentucky, West Virginia, New York, some in the New England states. We can see also on here too, guys. Then we can see 4 p.m. on here. We get some heavy, looks like some storms in Kentucky, West Virginia. We can see around 4 or 5 o'clock. We can see on here. Then we got some storms over here in the New England states. We can see also rain in Maine. Also some storms in South Carolina. We see also on here too, guys. And we can see at 7 p.m. We can see in Mississippi, Alabama. We get some heavy rain. We can see also on here some rain in Mississippi, Alabama. We can see Georgia on here in Tennessee. We can see on here. Then we can see 8 p.m. We still get some heavy rain in Mississippi area, Alabama area. You can see on here. Then we get some rain in Georgia, Tennessee, Louisiana, some pop-up storms maybe in Virginia. You can see in South Carolina too. Also around 8 and 9 p.m. we can see. Then 10 p.m. we can see on here also, everybody. Looks like we had some heavy rain in Alabama. We can see also some rain, moderate rain in Georgia and North and South Carolina. In Virginia, looks like we have a storm also. So let's see how much rain we're going to get, guys. All right, so this is our 12-hour rain forecast, everyone. It looks like a 24, but it's actually 12 we're going to be looking at first. So it's from, let's say if it's 2 p.m. it says EDD time. Remember, it's 1 p.m. Central. This is from 1 a.m. Central to 1 p.m. Central time, we can see on here. So we can see 2.8 inches of rain will probably fall in Louisiana. We can see in 12 hours from 1 a.m. last night to 1 p.m. this afternoon. Then 3 inches in parts of Mississippi. We can see even 2 inches in parts of Alabama. We can see in parts of Ohio. It looks like we got an inch in some places last night, over an inch, like closer to 2 in some spots. We can see also on here. Looks like Georgia, we get 0.25. We can see also on here. And then we're going to look at the total completely. Then we can see on here, let's do our 24 now. So what our 24-hour looks like now. So we can see on here, and it from Thursday at 1 a.m. You can see on here to Friday at 1 a.m. We can see for Central Time, we can see Louisiana, we have 3.1 inches of rainfall, 2.2, 2.5 inches in some spots, even near 3. You can see in Alabama, Georgia near 2.5 in some places. You can see Tennessee even near an inch. We can see also on here. See Arkansas, we get 0.4 inches in some spots. So even Ohio, we saw about over 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rainfall in some spots too. Pennsylvania, we have a half an inch that fell in some places, or even close to an inch in some spots. We saw Pennsylvania and New York. You can see some of the New England states we even get near 2 inches today. You can see it for the next 24 hours here. So Okay, you can see that on there. So pretty much for that, guys. So okay. One thing I wanted to look at, guys, is our radar projections for tomorrow. We can see this Friday, 8 a.m. Looks like we can see some heavy rain in Georgia, rain in South Carolina, North Carolina, Mississippi, Louisiana. We can see on here also, too, guys. And Friday at 11 a.m., we can see we got some rain in South Carolina. We can see also on here, too, guys. Georgia, we can see Virginia, North Carolina. Also, we can see on here, too, guys. Then Friday around 2 p.m., we can see we had some rain in Virginia, North Carolina. We can see Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. We can see also Florida on here in Louisiana. Rain in Ohio. We can maybe see Pennsylvania for tomorrow also. Some rain in Florida. We can see also Maryland. We can see also on here too, some rain in New Jersey, Louisiana, Arkansas. We can see that Friday, 5 p.m., we can see we got rain in North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Virginia. New Jersey, we'd see at 5 p.m. tomorrow. And some rain in the Panhandle of Florida. You see on here 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. tomorrow. You have some rain in South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. You see on here Arkansas, in Texas. We can see in North Carolina. So that's going to pretty much wrap that up for that. Also, there's one thing I want to talk about. We're going to see pretty warm and hot temperatures in North Carolina today, Virginia, places like that, South Carolina. But we can see on here, this is 11 a.m. this morning. We can see we're in the 80s in South Carolina, North Carolina, we're in the 90s. Virginia, we're in the 80s. Georgia, we're in the 80s. Florida, we're in the 80s too. We can see Pennsylvania, we're in the 70s. New York, we're in the 70s too on here. And we can see also around 2 p.m. we get up into the 90s. We can see in some of these places 97, 96, 95, 92, 91 South Carolina, 91 in Georgia. We can see 90 in New Jersey. We see 80s in Pennsylvania. We can see some pretty hot temperatures. We can see here, even almost near 100 in part of North Carolina. We see a 97 today. So then we can see even Texas, we're dealing with hot temperatures too today. Also, let's look at that too. So, oh yeah, Texas, we're dealing with really hot temperatures. We can see on here around 4 p.m. today, we're dealing with 110 degrees. We can see also on here 109. See some really hot temperatures. I gotta say on here, this is some brutal heat actually we're dealing with. That's excessive there. So, see how above average we are. Oh yeah, we're a bit above average. You can see over here about 20 degrees above average. We see also on here too, guys. Also, what's our feel like temperatures over there? Oh yeah, these are some of our feel like temperatures in Texas today, everyone. So we can see in other parts of Texas we have feel like temperatures of 121 today, 123. We can see in southern Texas today. That is some pretty extreme feel like temperatures, guys. I gotta say, if you live in this area, you need to be hydrated. Don't be outside long. That is some intense heat, I gotta say. But our feel like temperatures are 125. It looks like we even have on here is one of our feel like temperatures today in Texas. 119, 112. These are all intense heat numbers, heat index, feel like temperatures. See on here too, guys. So yeah. All right. So it looks like on here. Looks like we got like some cooler air there. Looks like on there, looks like we got 101. We can see around 8 p.m. in Texas, 103, 91. We can see 90. Louisiana, we can even see the 80s. 80s in Arkansas, 70s in Tennessee. We can see also on here. You can see also on here too, guys. So yeah, pretty much for that. So let's look at tomorrow. So okay, tomorrow doesn't even look close to today. Looks like we're in the 90s today, but we had feel like temperatures the day before of 120 an hour have feel like temperatures of 100. That's still really hot 100 feel like temperature, but I'm saying 120 is kind of intense, I gotta say. So yeah, 89 temperatures tomorrow in Oklahoma, 100 we can see 103 in Arizona too also. So yeah, guys, so pretty much. Thank you for watching this video. Hope that everyone learned something new in this video today. Make sure to subscribe, notification bell, and like and share. Never miss a video like this, guys. Okay, guys, I see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.